With the changes to AoE radio damage fall off, the Glaive Prime has got quite some attention. And today I'm going to show you 3 builds to use with the Glaive Prime. So right onto it, I have my first build, which is focused on the heavy attack. And what pretty much you're going to do is going to throw the Glaive, and to get the maximum out of the weapon, we're going to wait for it to actually hit the first target, and then we're gonna trigger the heavy attack, or just press the heavy attack. That's gonna be benefiting from the condition overload, as it probably will have a slash proc, or maybe a slash and a impact proc. Yeah. The thing that's gonna deal the most damage on the Glaive is the bleed. And the bleed is actually not, I'm gonna say the bleed, but it's the bleed from the slash proc, and this bleed is affected by damage, and damage, critical, and headshot multipliers. I think those are the only things that actually have an impact on that kind of damage. So this is nothing extra to harrow, nothing to increase the damage we are dealing with the Glaive. It's just gonna do this amount of damage. Yeah. It's quite a lot of damage. And also, not only I'm not using any aura or stuff, no arcanes, we could really bump up this damage, let's say, with an Arcane Fury, and also I think having the set mods on the Sentinel weapon to further increase not actually for this build, but to increase the thing with the critical chance with the combo counter. That's gonna be for the combo build. Yeah. I'm gonna show you actually one more time in action, and then we're gonna go for the rebound one. See, the first target always dies because he's getting the proc. See, there we got an impact and puncture. That's gonna increase our condition overload. That's why I always wait for it to hit the first target, and then I blow it up. The first target is always gonna take much more damage than the other ones. But yeah, it's super effective. Really, really good. Also, when you're throwing the Glaive, always try to aim up or just about for the head to get the best out of the slash procs. Okay, second build is a rebound build. Last Instinct is gonna pretty much double our damage, because it's gonna, the bleed procs are gonna last for a little bit more than double the time. And yeah, I used to have Last Instinct on every single build I was using, but I actually ended up dropping it. Before I had no critical, but yeah. Rebound builds focus on just throwing a few times and hitting a lot of enemies. This will actually build the combo counter really good. It's not as deadly as the heavy attack build, but it can get the work done. Yeah, gonna summon again. Oops. The only bad thing about Rebound and the whole throwing weapons is the, I can't say the pathing, but sometimes the Glaive hits one enemy and comes back, and another time it just seems like it's not gonna stop hitting enemies. But yeah, very inconsistent. But yeah, as you can see, the combo counter went up really good. But yeah, that's about it. Focus is not to be blowing the weapon, but you can. And I'm actually not using the condition overload here because we'll only be getting the probably only the slash and impact. You could put always you gotta mod on the way it suits you better. That's just how I like to build mine. And this is the combo one. This is probably the one that's gonna take you quite some time to build up the combo, but it actually does a lot of damage. Not really a fan of using the glaives or every glaive weapon to attack just like this, like normal attacks. I really like to be throwing them because the lead procs are really good. And that's about the thing of the weapon, right? You can throw it, so why just not just throw the thing? And yeah, that's the power of the critical bleeds on the hedge. Critical bleeds and headshot actually. If we went for the body, we wouldn't be doing that much damage. Of course it will kill, but it's not going to be as much damage as it is on the head. This one I got no headshot. Only the first and the other ones didn't. But yeah, it's a lot of damage. Just a lot of damage. Let's see. I'm gonna use the heavy attack just to see how much damage it will do. And yeah, super effective. Not what's planned for, but it works. Could go for, you can always use the heavy attack. It's always gonna be good, but if you're focusing on using the heavy attack, probably the first build is the best one. Okay, so now let's see if we can increase the. Let's get Mirage. Let's see if we can actually throw like a lot of glaives. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna use Mirage, Arcane Fury, and let's pick our Helios Prime with the Deconstructor. To have our Gladiator mods, let's see, Gladiator Rush and Gladiator Might are here. I don't know what else, where else can we use Gladiator mods, probably in the Warframe. Yeah, armor and all that stuff. We don't actually need, I don't think we need further critical strike, but yeah. Let's just build that combo counter back again. Having the Deconstructor with those mods, I think it will guarantee that it will get the red crits like every time. And also we'll be pretty much doing double damage now because of the Arcane Fury. maybe it will not guarantee it, but yeah, it is just pretty close. Let's see, let's use the clips. It's just a lot of noise everywhere. Yeah, we're not getting guaranteed red crits. Guess if we put more gladiator mods we could, but we are just killing everything, so that's still good. Another thing, or another cool thing to do, is to use it with Ivara. And yeah, you can just use the navigator, put my navigator build. Let's summon a lot of enemies. And then let's just go. Jesus Christ. Alright. Getting a lot of more crit because of the navigator's augment, increases the critical chance, and also we're doing 4 times the damage. Probably one of the coolest or one of the best weapons to use with navigator, and we are only at 5 times the multiplier. Let's increase it a little bit more just so we can see the amount of damage we're gonna be doing. Okay, we're max now. It's almost instant. Just crazy. Let's spawn a bunch of them. You barely have the time to look back at the enemy and he's already dead. Yeah, really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it that I wanted to show you today, so thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.